Yo, crypto pirate, getting ready to profit from the bear market of 2021. Today's your lucky day for you getting full access to my original full spectrum analysis of the crypto markets that was first made available to patrons who support my work, of what I expect to happen going into the end of 2021 in terms of a detailed Bitcoin price trend forecast and the strategy I'm deploying to capitalize on it, as well as 5 potential black swans that could collapse the crypto market, such as USDT stablecoin. Furthermore, in this video you're going to get an update of where the Bitcoin price stands in terms of my trend forecast and thus what is likely to happen during September and the remainder of this year. However, the whole of this truly extensive analysis was first made available to patrons who support my work. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. That is soon set to increase to $4 per month for new patrons. So there's a short window of opportunity to lock in at $3 per month now before it hikes to $4 per month. And for that you get access to all of my recently published analysis, including stock market FOMO going into the crash season and Chinese stocks and Bitcoin trend update, which you're getting in this video by the way, and much more. So do consider becoming a patron for just $3 per month. Lock it in now before it increases to $4 per month. And here's a heads up on my analysis schedule, of which the stock market FOMO is already just being published. So you get access to that immediately. Bitcoin price trend forecast. Therefore, pulling all of my extensive analysis together, then my forecast conclusion is for the bear market to bottom during December 2021, targeting a trend to below 20k and possibly a spike to as low as 14k during December, with the most probable trading low at between 16k, around 16k. Though I expect the trend will be very volatile, i.e. there will be a lot of fake out rallies to the upside, and as is the case today, every rally off the lows will be seen by many as the end of the bear market. So the key trend forecast is for a bottom during 2021 at between 16k and 18k, as illustrated by my trend forecast graph. In terms of the Bitcoin long-term probable next bull market price target, well, as you may have picked up from my extensive analysis if you've read it or watched it, I am not buying the Bitcoin to the moon thesis that many crypto maniacs see as the inevitable destination of the Bitcoin price, and even more for the altcoins. More probable is that Bitcoin price hits a ceiling of sorts and then stagnates, failing to keep up with the newer blockchain technologies. So where could the Bitcoin price hit its cap? That is hard to say, but I would not be counting on Bitcoin hitting 1.3 million by late 2025. At best guess, what could be reasonably achievable is for the Bitcoin price to double from its recent all-time high of 64k to about 128k by the time of the next crypto bull market mania peak. And I'm sure it will act as a wake-up call for many die-hard Bitcoin 1 million plus proponents such as Katiot, Crypto Maniac Wood, as all of their models fail to deliver that which they had so carefully penciled in for the Bitcoin price. Now, there are alternative scenarios which are a lower probability, but the future is uncertain, and such alternatives are that the Bitcoin price fails to fall and thus no buy limit orders are triggered, in which case it's move on to less risky opportunities and leave the crypto gamblers and miners with their blockchain toy. Secondly, the Bitcoin price does fall, but 64k is the peak, and thus the best could be the Bitcoin to be stuck in a trading range of between say 30k to 40k for many years to come after the lows. This scenario will still yield a profit of up to 100% on an average buying price of say 19k, which is another reason to only buy at a discount to Bitcoin's current trading range. Thirdly, that the Bitcoin's goose is already cooked. How? USDT. Leverage evaporates all those margin calls along with its scam stablecoin. It could be that all the run up over the 20k was due to leverage, and in fact that Bitcoin ceiling price of 64 to 128k, in which case an average buys of below 20k would still allow one to at least break even. Thirdly, that Bitcoin is now obsolete. It's going to deviate and underperform against blockchain 2.0 and 3.0 cryptocurrencies, which means one should be diversified in better blockchain technologies than Bitcoin. Now, those are the alternatives, which are low probability, but you never know with the markets. There's always a risk. And now for the Bitcoin price trend forecast current state as posted to my patrons on the 1st of September 2021. So again, do consider becoming a patron. It's only $3 per month. Don't be stingy. Look what you're getting for $3 per month. Bitcoin price trend forecast current state. The updated graph shows a volatile sideways trend with an upwards bias. Most recent price action is showing significant deviation to the upside, where I expect the Bitcoin price to soon start rolling over in time for the main thrust lower, for the final leg down for this bear market, in advance of which the Bitcoin price should converge in my forecast, which means Bitcoin price should be heading sharply lower during September. Look at the deviation. That it's for this forecast to be correct, it needs to fall. Start falling virtually immediately to converge with the rally high in late September, and then it's all downhill into mid-December. Now imagine if you had been a patron 2.5 months ago. That is when this analysis was first published. You would have had advanced warning of the probable run higher towards Bitcoin 50k before the real bear market was expected to begin during September. Anyway, it's not long now before we find out if BTC converges to my forecast or not. And again, for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month, due to increase to $4. Lock it in now. Whilst my next video will cover my bear market investing strategy, covering what I'm going to be buying, where the limit orders I'm going to be placing, and where I rank each crypto in terms of importance. So do subscribe to this YouTube channel for that, and do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. And here's a schedule of my forthcoming analysis. Silver price trend forecast, stock market trend forecast for September to December, how to get rich, which is 90% complete. This is patrons, exclusive to patrons. It's taken me a good 6-7 months more now, 8 months. 8 months of hard work on this, and it's no BS, hardcore, telling you exactly how to get rich. Well, what I've learned from my 35-year career in trading, investing, and in business, or what it takes. Straight to the point rules, no BS, no filler, just hardcore. Then we have a UK price trend focus, and I'll update my US house prices and a quick look at Canada and the US dollar and British pound analysis. And finally gold, which I'm not really interested in, but patrons ask for it, so I will look at gold. Silver first and then gold. Silver, since cryptos, I've gone off silver and gold. I have positions in them, but not significant. So, again, for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. That's soon set to increase to $4. That's not much. I'm seriously underpricing myself. Some patrons say I should be charging 100 times. The quality of analysis you're getting is worth 100 times what I'm charging for it. But you have to remember that I'm coming from the vantage point of giving my analysis away for free, which I did for 15 years on the Market Oracle website. 15 years. And I was only forced to go to patrons because everybody was ripping me off, copying everything, and trying to deal with all these thieves was like playing that, hitting the thing on the head and another one pops up. It's point I just gave up. I go, alright, I'll try Patreon. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to stop publishing my analysis. I'm just going to trade and invest. But Patreon seems to be working. I'm actually capitalizing on my investment. Remember, I am a capitalist. I'm not a communist. So I have to capitalize on what I give out, so I'm not going to do it. So the Market Oracle website runs at a loss because everybody's ripped it off. There's no ad revenues and whatnot. So that was the way I capitalized on it before. And now I'm capitalizing it through Patreon to some limited degree. At least it covers the cost for Market Oracle and other online activities. So that's good. Anyway, enough of this waffling. See you in the next video. And do consider becoming a patron as we defend ourselves, protect ourselves from the rampant money printing inflation by the central banks. Insane money printing as though it's not going to feed through into wage and price inflation. Big inflation is coming, as I've been flagging for over 6 months. It's more like a year now. And that's why I was saying last year, if you're thinking of buying big ticket items, do it now before the price hikes, which have transpired. I bought a Corcher K7 for £340. Current price on Amazon is $565, and similar for lots of other tech items I bought. For instance, the components in my PC that I ordered in January and got delivered in March was £3,100. Current price of the components is over £4,000. Crazy, the inflation is here, and it is accelerating regardless of what the indices say. So protect yourselves by investing in assets that are leveraged to inflation, and AI tech stocks are leveraged to inflation and are about to get discounted. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such analysis, and do consider becoming a patron.